Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters, and welcome to a new video of the Hidden Imam. In today's story, I'll be talking about Prophet Yunus alayhi salam, about the whale and paradise, and how the three are interconnected with one another. So the story of Prophet Yunus is famous for his miraculous survival and the famous prayer that he recited from the darkness. So Prophet Yunus was sent to the people of Nineveh in modern-day Iraq to call them to worship one God. After years of rejection, he became frustrated and left his people in anger before receiving Allah's permission to do so. He boarded a ship to sail away, but a violent storm struck. The sailors drew lots to decide who should be thrown overboard to lighten the load and save the ship. The lot fell to Yunus 3 times. Recognizing this as divine will, he threw himself into the sea. As he hit the water, a great whale or large fish swallowed him whole by Allah's command. The whale was ordered not to crunch his bones or tear his flesh. Trapped in 3 layers of darkness, the darkness of the night, the darkness of the ocean, and the darkness of the whale's belly, Yunus called out to Allah with a prayer of pure repentance. And this is where the famous dua of Yunus, the Dhunnun, came from. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin, which means there is no deity except you, exalted are you, indeed I have been of the wrongdoers. Allah answered his prayer, and the whale swam to the shore and ejected him safely onto the land. So, some people ask, is the whale still alive today? Well, the short answer is no. The whale is not biologically alive and swimming in the oceans today. However, there are 2 main reasons why people often believe this or ask this question. On the day of resurrection, the verse in the Quran, Surah As-Safat, chapter 37, verse 143-144 states, had he not been of those who glorify Allah, he would have remained inside his belly until the day of resurrection. Meaning, this does not mean the whale would have lived forever. Scholars interpret this to mean that the whale's stomach would have become his grave. He would have died inside, the whale would have eventually died, and he would have remained buried within it until the final judgment. Since he did pray, he was released. The animals of paradise. In some Islamic traditions and folklore, there is a belief that certain animals will enter Jannah. The whale of Yunus is often listed among these 10 specific animals, along with the dog of the sleepers of the cave and the she-camel of Salih. Meaning, in this spiritual sense, the whale is immortal because its destination is paradise, but it's not currently alive on earth. So, I hope you find this story about Yunus and the whale intriguing, and inshallah we'll see each other next time, where I'll be discussing more of these prophet stories. Thank you for tuning in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.